Yo, what's up guys? So welcome back to another video. So I'm making another settings video because a lot of people haven't seen my old settings. So yeah, I'm making another one. So I'm going to be showing you guys my keybinds, my sensitivity and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get right into it. So these are my graphic settings, so my display settings. I play on full screen 1920, or I actually don't play on 1920 by 1080. I actually played on another resolution. I think I made it up myself, but I kind of like it. It's going to be on screen right now. I actually don't look my FPS on 60. I don't know why it says 60, but I look it on 177. I play on 100% brightness. I have this on 1. On Protono. All of my graphic settings are on low, but I have textures on high because that's supposed to like give you more FPS, because like your CPU works less or something like that and your GPU works more. VSync off, motion blur off, show FPS on. I use DirectX 11. If you have one of the newer graphic cards, you should probably put that on 12, I think. Allow multi-thread rendering on, use GPU crash debugging off, latency markers off, NVIDIA reflex low latency. So this is actually a new setting. I have it on boost. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Latency flash I have on off. Here are my other settings. So I play on EU servers. Toggle sprint off, sprint by default on. Auto open doors off. Actually, I know a lot of people use it on, but I don't know. I kind of find that like annoying. I actually do use confirm or edit on confirm edit on release. So yeah, makes you edit so much faster, even if it's like it feels weird in the beginning when you start using it, but yeah, trust, like it actually helps. Here you guys have my HUD settings. So I play on a 63%, everything on. I don't have latency debug stats on because it's kind of like, I don't know, it takes up a big percent of the screen. This thing is something with the creative, I don't know. Okay, this is my sensitivity. So I play on the 7.3% in my X sense, and then on my Y sense I play on 9.2, and I also play on 800 dpi. Okay, so the reason why my Y sense is higher than my X sense is pretty much that like when you edit, you kind of want it to go like fast, and most of my edits are like up and down, not to the side like that. So it's easier to edit if I have my Y higher than my X, and it's also easier to aim if my X is lower than my Y. So yeah, that's pretty much why. Also, like in season 6 or something, I think season 7, something like that, when I would like shoot someone in the head, I always like hit them under the head. So I just hired my sense, so I would hit them in the head. So yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I hired my Y sense. And I don't know, it kind of feels good. And I also don't have like that much space up and down on my mousepad, so that's also one reason. So yeah, that's pretty much why. My targeting sensitivity is on 20%. This is actually pretty low, but yeah, I think it's fine. My scope sense is on 32.1 in your game. Yeah, here are my controller settings. I don't use controller, so I think they all should be on default. I actually do want to try using controller though, it would be fun. These are my audio settings. These are my keybinds. So I use the normal WASD, I jump on spacebar, I outrun on X, I crouch on control, all of the default stuff here. Harvesting tool on 1, weapon slots 2, 3, 4. Then I use my mouse button, and then I use Q. Crash button. Wall, I have my wall on one of my mouse buttons, so mouse button 2 I think. Floor on C, and stairs on my other mouse button. Roof on T, and trap on V. I could change this, like I could put my roof on shift actually to make my keybinds more optimal, but right now I'm just going to have it on T. I don't know, I've been too lazy to switch. Place building, yeah, that's still my mouse. Repair building on Z, rotate building on R. Edit, I edit on F. Yeah, these are pretty much my settings. There you guys have them, the gold setting. But if I'm going to be honest guys, like I would recommend you guys finding your own settings, because like these are my personal settings. When I use them I play good. These settings aren't the best settings. I feel like the settings that are the best is settings that you feel comfortable using, and I really like these settings, so that's why I'm using them. I wouldn't say these are the best settings, and I would recommend you guys finding your own settings, or maybe like watching some Itzjaren on his like optical settings videos, because they're actually very good. So yeah, that's pretty much my settings. That's why I use to build and stuff like that.